Hi, I'm Kiran. Welcome to the Parent Culture. I'm headed out for my walk, so come walk with me. My target for today is 10,000. Let's see whether I hit it or not. I'll share with you at the end. I love walking through Goa. The roads are so beautiful, they're so lush and green, and they're so quiet. You see the scooters zipping around and maybe some cars, but largely they're the quietest and the most peaceful places to sort of walk and, rejuvenate yourself. But what really upsets me is the plastic that I see around. My gosh. The only eyesore is garbage. You will find plastic littered all over. And that sort of breaks your heart because it's such a beautiful place. I can only imagine how it must have been when plastic is not there. Even if there are garbage bins, the plastic is overflowing. Garbage galore. What political parties could do is tell their अपने पार्टी कर्ताओं को बोल सकते हैं कि भैया जब आप पोस्टर जो इस्तेमाल नहीं हुए हैं उनको सही जगह फेंक दें. Throw them in the right place, material that's not got used, recycle it in some shape or form. पर नहीं, देखें जरा. प्लास्टिक की गोवा में कमी नहीं है. देखें, डोमिनोज का पिज्ज़ा खाने की औकात थी पर जगह पे चीज़ फेंकने की नहीं. किंगफिशर की बियर पीने की औकात थी पर इतनी तमीज़ नहीं थी कि उसको सही जगह फेंक दें. सो दिस सिविक सेंस दैट इज़ लैकिंग इन इंडियंस. People have made the effort to, put it in a garbage bag and then dump it here. And then, of course, the dogs have a go at it and shoo the whole thing everywhere. And this is what happens to the landscape. And see how beautiful it is. It's like the hidden underbelly of the scenic place. It breaks my heart to see so much garbage and plastic all over the place. The last time I saw this amount of garbage and this amount of plastic floating around was when I was doing a project in Liberia. It was a solid waste management project and the country was just coming out of 12 years of civil war and all their systems had broken down and the whole process of recapacitating had started. Have the money to drink, but not the civic sense to take their liquor bottles with them. Walking bare feet the other day on the beach and I cut my foot. So now I'm wearing a pair of shoes, which I rarely do, but see the glass. How big the piece of glass is! People drink and just chuck. Horrendous, horrendous. So much glass in the sea, and so dangerous for people walking and animals and everybody else. Only saving grace is that with time the edges will get blunted and it won't be as dangerous as it tumbles with the waves and hits the sand and the rock. But that's going to take time. But before that, it could do a lot of harm to a lot of living things. So guys, humble request, if you're drinking on the beach or by the side, please take your garbage home, take your bottles home, put them in the bin, recycling bin. Just don't leave it on the beach or break your bottles and go. And this also applies to all the restaurants serving liquor and booze here. Request your customers and patrons not to chuck bottles in the sea, or don't chuck your waste in the sea. It's dangerous for the rest of us. If you're not bothered about your safety, worry about the children who come to play on the beach. Worry about the animals, the poor dogs. Imagine what happens to their paws. So be kind. Please be kind and considerate and recycle your waste. Swachh Bharat has given this also a miss. Swachh Bharat, I thought you would be here, but unfortunately you're not. I hope the mission is coming. I don't know if Goa has a Swachh Bharat mission. I don't know which department it's falling under here in Goa. Goa's administrative structure is slightly different from other states. Well, some bit of research will show how it functions. But yeah, I'm trying to go call on them and say hello. How can we as citizens play a role? I think there's a serious behavior change that is needed. The panchayat, the government departments, the community itself needs to work together, and the tourists, to make Goa a garbage-free space. Let's work together and do it. Just makes this beautiful place so ugly, so ugly. If we want to leave behind a beautiful planet for our children, then we have to act now. And I'm going to see how I can play a role in my community. Can you take the initiative in your community? I invite you. Come walk with me. See your community and see where you can play a role. Ended my walk. Let's see whether I hit the requisite numbers or not. Gonna check. Hey, I did it!